Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to discuss about the first chapter of health performance management. So first chapter is related to the introduction only. So what is performance management? Performance management is a systematic process to improve performance of your organization by developing performance of individual who is working in the organization. This is all about performance management. And second, aim of performance management. What are the aims of performance management? So performance management aim should be and must to create a good culture in the organization so that the team take responsibility for the improvement of their own and the company. Second thing, another aim is to develop the capacity of individual to meet the expectation of the organization. How we will increase the capacity of the individual? There are certain things we need to take care if we want to fulfill or if we want to establish these two aims in the organization by performance management. First is empowering, motivating, and rewarding your employees time to time. Mean we set the target, employees start proceeding, and time to time we need to monitor, reviewing, empower our employees. And if someone is doing good, we need to encourage with the reward. Second, focus on employees' task. And why focus on task? Because when you monitor your employees' task, you can easily understand your employees is going on right direction or wrong. If your employees are facing difficulty to achieve the set target, you can easily understand if you are monitoring your employees. And all employees should be clear about their program, should be clear about the set target, so that when they proceed, when they execute, they will execute in right direction. So manager, performance management manager must be clear that every employee understand the program and the set target, the target they are going to follow. Characteristic of performance management. The first we have measured the output delivered program or delivered performance. Mean to say, when someone or when some manager set the target, we need to calculate, we need to analyze, we need to appraisal the output of the delivered performance, whether they achieved, whether your employee achieved the set target or they don't. Second is concerns with input and values. Over here, the value mean your behavior in the organization, and your input mean your skill, your knowledge, your capability, your capacity, and your concerns regarding your work. We discuss about aim, we discuss about characteristics. Now concerns about performance management. So in simple definition, concerns mean always performance management manager. The main concerns is output, process, input, planning, measuring and reviews. Output mean to your targets, process mean the way they are going to achieve the targets. I'm talking about employees. Now input is employee skills, capability, their interest, everything. Now planning. Performance management is always concerns about planning. Mean to say, if you plan well, you will get your results. But if your planning is deteriorating, if there is a fault in your planning, it means at the end your achievement wouldn't be like that, the way you think. So planning must be there. Execution happens in right direction if your planning is right. Now, measurement and reviewing. When any organization or employees, when they start working and they start achieving their targets, so time to time we need to analyze. We mean to say manager need to analyze, review mean to say review meeting every 1 month, every 2 months. Manager have to set review meeting so that he understand the right performance of the employee. So in review meeting, most of the time employees have their views why they are deteriorating in the targets. So manager understand the real issues and later on they will remove that issues. Now, continue improvement. So when you have a reviewing meeting, continue improvement will happen. For example, suppose you don't have a review meeting. You set target and you give target to your employees that every employee have this target. At the end of 6 months, we need this target from your side. So you left your employee. What happened? At the end of the result, you will have 80% of less productivity because you didn't follow your employees. So when you are reviewing your employees, you can understand time to time whether your employees is having productivity or whether your employees doesn't having productiveness. So in that case, you can improve their skills through coaching, through proper training, through proper counseling. So they always concerns with continue improvement. Second is continue development. Development and improvement is altogether same because when you improve your skills, development will happen. Last one is communication. Communication must be friendly in the organization. Suppose your manager communication is not good. So during the reviewing meeting, employee never gonna explain their views, never gonna explain what they are having issues in the market, what kind of issues they're facing in the market. But in other case, if your employer, if your manager is very good, is very friendly, so everyone is ready, everyone is spit it out his his practical observation. This is how you can increase the improvement and increase the development. Concerns for stakeholders. Every company has stakeholders. So stakeholder, when someone is investing money in the company, he need profit. Everyone need profit. That's why we are spending money. So every concerns manager or health performance manager need to take care of the stakeholder, whether they are having right profit or not. If they are having less profit, why they are having less profit and how can they increase their profit so that stakeholder will stick with their companies, so that the stakeholder loyalty is still with their companies. So concerns with the stakeholder must be there in the concerns of performance management. Now the last one is transparency. Transparency, leave about organization. Transparency must be there in any organization, whether you are working in a company, whether you are working in a hospital, whether you are working in a construction. Transparency must be there so that employee, you can build the trust. Your employee can trust on you. Next we have performance management process. Simple one. Plan, act, monitor, review. Plan, act, monitor, review. This is the process of performance management.